everyone, welcome to the Obelisk Lounge. This is Justice, and I am back with a reading about the Miami Mall incident that happened, like, I think at this point a month ago, because it's February 3rd when I'm recording this reading. But even beyond that, I want to know if it was real or not, right? Like if the aliens that the people said that they saw were real. But aside from that, we all know that aliens are amongst us, extraterrestrials, like these other really advanced races that are not, from Earth, but they may be from other celestial bodies around us, in the universe or even the multiverse, you know what I'm saying? Right. And so tonight I'm going to be connecting with my folks to see, first of all, like I said, if there were actual aliens at the Miami Mall. And then also I'm going to be asking, like, what's the aliens, like, what are their purpose? Like the ones that were not, that are not already here on Earth, but the ones that have come to visit us, whether it be for a short time or a long time. What's their purpose? Like, what are their intentions? What do they think about, us as humans, our humanity, the way that our planet is run, and different things like that, and just different things that may come out into the reading. So just getting into all of that. So let's go ahead and get started. So ancestors, the incident that happened at the Miami Mall about a month ago, where the people there thought that they saw or they encountered aliens. Was that real? Did they really see aliens there? Or was it something else? Tell me about the Malevolent ancestors. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Ace of Spades, the King of Clubs, and the Queen of Clubs. So were there actually aliens there? Actually, no. What it is that happened at the Miami Mall incident, some of those people actually did see some things, but the things that they saw were not necessarily aliens. Let me see, were they another race besides aliens, like any other type of spiritual species? No, there weren't. No, it was actually a new technology, because I got my spades and I got my clubs here. It was a new technology that is being tested and projected. It was not physical aliens. It was some type of projection technology that some scientists, partnered with, is it the U.S. government? Let me find out. Okay, so yeah, so no, there were no aliens. It was a projection. So now I'm about to see, okay, who projected it? Like, who is this king and this queen that my folks are describing? Oh, so just some the overall, it's like a world government actually that was in charge of this. It's not the local Miami government. It's not the U.S. government. Like, it's some world government, like some type of world laboratory or something like that, merged, like, with the techies and things like that actually designed this, whatever this projection is, for it to project itself at the Miami Mall. So it wasn't like a real portal or anything like that, with them glitching in and out. The glitching in and out, it was actually some projections I'm seeing that were like attached to the ceiling. They were like attached to like the ceiling of the mall. They were attached at different walls and things like that. They were they had it like tagged or tethered like to the walls and to the ceilings in different areas of the mall to project these images, just to see how people would react to it, and then to even just overall just test out the technology. But were there physical aliens? No. There is it's like some type of world government entity that 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 concocted this whole plan, actually. Yeah, it wasn't them for real. Six of Hearts, the Seven of Clubs, and the Seven. Yeah, Six of Hearts, Seven of Clubs, and the Seven of Hearts. They wanted to gain. They first of all, they wanted to test out their technology to see how realistic does this look to people. You know, is it are people going to believe that this is the real thing that it is that they are seeing? And people did. I believe that those people that gave their reports of the incident, I do believe that some of those people like legit did see what they thought to be, an alien, an alien portal or whatever it is that the reports were saying. Those people, the genuine people that were actually there, they legit did think that it was a real thing. But it was not the real thing. It was just some type of government or really large world tech firm, whoever owns like all the technology in the world or has like a really great stronghold of the technology world, whatever company or organization that is. I don't know who that is, but if y'all know, put it in the comments. That's who it was that was behind this. Yeah, they were behind this incident. Seven of Clubs, Seven of Hearts. Some people were just lying though for clout, especially like with my Seven of Hearts energy right here coming out. There were very few people that actually did experience it to like live though. And I'm actually seeing it was like maybe no more than I think. Okay, I'm seeing 6 people who actually did see these projections, right? These holograms of aliens or demons, whatever it is that they thought, whatever it is that they were projecting. It's 6 people, and it was revealed to them in like clusters. Like 2 people saw it here, 3 people saw it in this area, and then one person, 1 or 2 people I'm seeing, they saw it individually. And so, of course, that just created the chaos because, I mean, if you see somebody running, ain't you finna run too? I'm not, whether it's a projection or not. If I see somebody running, I'm finna be running too, okay? I don't know about y'all, okay? But I'm hauling ass. You know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, so it was not real. But we do know that, so thank you, Olivia Answers, for that clarification. So we do know, we already, I mean, it's 2024. We all know that the aliens is here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been here for a long time. We all know about, I think, was it Eisenhower? We already know about, the president, that signed up that treaty, with some of the galactic races and different things like that. We already know that. But what we don't know is their collective intentions. We don't know, necessarily how many, are here. Like, are they going to be supporting us? Are they going to be against us? Like, what is this like? Like what are they here for? And so that is a part of the reading that we're about to get into now. So, Olivia Ancestors, what are the intentions of these galactic or alien races, extraterrestrial races? I don't know what terms are the most accurate to use, but I know that you understand my intention and the energy. So what are their intentions and purpose for being here? Tell me just like all about them. So I'm hearing that some of their intentions legit is to deceive people. That was the first thing. Some of it is actually deceptive energies that are, I think, the most prominent that I'm picking up on right now. Yeah, with these Jack of Clubs and these Jack of Spades and this Five of Spades coming out, the primary, is it race or races, family? Races. Okay, so the primary races that are like, I guess, have the most stronghold, I feel like, on our planet at this time, or have like maybe the most ships, or it sounds weird saying ships, but the most aircrafts. I don't even know what they even call it, but we just gonna use the verbiage that everybody know and understand for now, which are like the UFOs, their spaceships, spacecrafts, whatever the case. Those primary ones here, they actually do not have good intentions for us. They're telling me that they're going to break it up into 3 sections, or to 3 different parts of the reading. So this first part, they're talking about the ones that really are not our friends. There's another group that's also here just for like science purposes, like their own experimental purposes. They're very neutral about us. They don't necessarily, have poor plans for us or good plans for us. They're just neutral and here to just like study the population and different things like that. And then the other group they're going to be talking about are the ones who are actually good for us, like here to advocate for us, or to like help us to just like, you know, evolve and different things like that. So let's get into this first group. So the Jack of Clubs, the Jack of Spades, and the Five of Spades. The first group here that has a stronghold on us, these are the people, well, they're not people, this is extraterrestrial group that has been hailing a lot of chaos on the planet for, like, they're saying for like at least the last, I think 50 to 100 years is what it is that I'm hearing, like 50 to 100 years of our time. These are the ones that have I'm seeing they are a part of a lot of the natural disasters that some people have been experiencing, or some nations of people have been experiencing. I'm hearing that the tsunami that happened in Japan just in January, they were behind that. Like they had some dealings with that. When it comes to like our weather, you know, things messing up like with our weather out of nowhere, that particular or these particular groups of like the races that are really just not for us, you know, are the ones that are behind that. I'm hearing like people that have been experiencing family issues, the depression, the suicide, immense, like intense anger, you know, people that have been having a really hard time controlling themselves, like whether it's controlling, you know, their appetites, whether it's, you know, controlling their emotions, how it is, you know, that they react to people and different things like that. This is the one that is kind of like behind all of these things, like influencing these things, like the really, 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 really bad things that go on, and extreme things too. Not just like necessarily individual things. They will pick on some individuals, but not for the sake because the individual is necessarily quote unquote special, but just because that individual may be more susceptible to whatever negative energy that it is that they are outputting. Damn, 10 of Spades, Queen of Diamonds, and the 10 of Spades, the Queen of Diamonds, and the 8 of Clubs. Oh, this is everything that I just explained before already on just the second row, because the 10 of Spades is talking about, you know, people that have like this mass depression, you know, and different things like that. A lot of the evil geniuses, you know, of the world, they are also behind those people as well. So their intention for us is to really cause harm, I feel like, and to also, for lack of better words, enslave us as a race. But then also some of the other ones, they want to experiment on us. And no, yeah, it just boils down to like, yeah, just overall enslavement. Like I don't even have to get into that, to that part of it, because that's like literally what it is. Like they want to take control of us basically for their own benefit. So nothing, I guess, that we don't already know. And I'm picking up on anything that it is that we really don't already know. Or maybe y'all don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know. And the people that I talk to sometimes pick up on the same thing. But that's the majority here, though. Dang. So how many? So I'm picking up that it's five of these dark races. And not dark as, of course, in color, but dark as in spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's dark as in their terrible intentions. Because darkness, let me just preface, is not always a bad thing either. I.e., babies in the womb, like they're being created in darkness. When we think of the things it is that we are manifesting, like those things come to life out of darkness. So when I say darkness, I'm not speaking into the light attribute of darkness. I'm speaking to the destructive attribute of darkness. But yeah, I'm seeing like it's 5 main ones here. And it's almost like they're battling for us. Like, it's like they're not even working together. I see them working against one another to see, okay, who can place the strongest hold on humans. Like who in particular is going to win this war, I guess, between themselves. A war that we don't even know that we're even a part of, right? Win this war amongst themselves. Let's see, what other information can I channel from this? Let me see. Well, that's the... So how can we circumvent elevated answers? How can we circumvent the negative influences of the darker races that have a stronghold on us here? How can we circumvent that? Ace of Diamonds, Jack of Spades. Damn. Well, I'm really seeing that most people, they don't really have the capacity to circumvent their power. Yeah, I mean, and that's just the truth that I'm saying. And why is that though? So my folks are saying that the people, like majority of people, are going to continue to give into their stronghold, and it's just because they really don't have enough spiritual power. They don't have it's like they're so far removed from or better yet, they're so deep into their own delusions and illusions, and the delusions and the illusions of the world. So most people are actually just going to just, you know, honestly be... What they gonna be, family? Are they gonna be taken by the people? Like what is gonna be? Yeah, influenced and actually taken. You know, influenced and taken by these races, and they're talking about people. So ancestors like, okay, so for the people, okay, so why? What makes them more susceptible? What makes these people more susceptible? Aside from the things that I've already mentioned. I'm hearing like people's lifestyles. In what regard? Explain. A lack of true and genuine spiritual protection and genuine camaraderie with their spiritual courts and things like that. They're saying that people really aren't doing enough work to elevate their ancestors. They aren't doing enough work, you know, to really collaborate with, you know, their spirit guides. It's like they're saying that our attention is really in the wrong areas right now. Our attention and focus really needs to be on living lifestyles that are based on love. I know that sounds corny, but that's like what they're saying. Like they're saying like there's like a lack of, like there's a lot of ignorance amongst us. People, you know, they want to remain stupid. People want to remain ignorant. They're saying that we really only want to feel good all the time. And they're saying that feeling good is just not a thing that it is that we can experience all the time. Sometimes we have to pick up, you know, our weapons and learn to fight back, even if we do not know how to fight back. So my folks are saying that most people are already really a lost cause at this point. They're really not even speaking on the majority. So what about the few people that are actually going, that can actually avert their dangers and those powers? What are the characteristics of those people? And let me set the intention to speak plainly and clearly, so that everybody that is supposed to get this message gets this message. That is my intention. Six of Clubs, Six of Diamonds, King of Spades. They're saying that people really need to start becoming spiritual masters. Because they're saying that the people that are supposed to get the message are going to get the message. these are the people, and it's like, okay, so in what way? Like, I want them to give me the words to explain, you know, what do they mean by spiritual mastery? Like, what are the steps? Shift the focus from the bullshit. It's really like what my folks are saying. Like, you know, so many people, you know, they're only worried about, okay, you know, oh, you know, I want to get love, or, you know, I want to get this house, you know, or, you know, I want to get this person that really don't want me, you know, or, you know, I want to, you know, do this, I want to do that. And they're saying that all of those things are good. All of those things are necessary for us to live happy lives. But right now we're spending too much time focusing on those things when really we need to be focused on our own, on our spiritual elevation, the elevation of our own spirits with the capital S, and the elevation of our soul. They're saying not enough people are doing their soul's work and the soul mission. They're saying that we're getting caught up so much, you know, in our day-to-day lives, and they're not scolding us for that, because ancestors, you know, they were like once humans, so they understand. So it's not like necessarily a scolding as they're talking to me, so I don't want you all to feel scolded, but if you do, oh well, it's the truth, right? And that's my intention, to deliver the truth, the highest truth, not my truth, not John's truth, but the truth, okay, with a capital T, okay? So whether I agree with this truth or not, right? This is just the truth that is coming out. And so they're saying we really need to shift our focus to elevating our souls, and the soul and the essence of our lineage. We need to shift our direction and really focus on that. What is that, Justice? That is fulfilling your individual destiny and purpose. They're saying we have gotten so far off, a lot of us, from the fulfillment of our destiny and the fulfillment of our purpose, which is why when I first asked this question, they're bringing me back to that, which is why when it first came out, they said most people are just going to, you know, go ahead and succumb to the nasty and horrendous intentions, you know, of these 5 alien races who are here to cause death, chaos, and destruction to individuals, to bloodlines, to families, to the earth as a whole. They're saying because the majority of those people don't even have an intention of living a destiny fulfilled life. So many people are living a purposeless life. You know, they're saying that we're so worried and concerned about, you know, what people think about us, you know, how people are, you know, perceiving us, you know, what is everybody else doing? This person has this high earning corporate job, so maybe I need to go ahead and follow that path of that person, learn that how with that high corporate job. Or this person over here, you know, has a spiritual business and doing this and that spiritually. Maybe I should do that spiritually. They're saying that we're not spending enough time really doing a lot of self-reflection and self-investigation and execution on those investigations that come out. We're sitting too idly. They're saying we're too, like, I'm seeing images of us just being like in La La Land, like floating through fields of daisies, you know. And even though like it's a fire going on in the background, it's like an image that my ancestors are showing me of what collectively, you know, we have been doing. And so they're saying that if we do not want to succumb to the foolishness, we got to level up. King of Spades, we have to level up. We need to get back in alignment with what it is that we came down here to do. Right? So it is so very important for us to do what it is that we have been called to do, and not necessarily follow what other people have been called to do. Even if it doesn't make any sense, my folks are saying, they're like, excuse me with the camera shaking, but they're saying even if it doesn't make any sense to anybody else, you have to go act and fulfill your purpose and your destiny in whatever capacity. Because they're saying they have such a stronghold on us right now because, for one, people's foolishness and ignorance. 2, people worrying about the wrong things or worrying too much about minuscule things. And 3, people not fulfilling their destiny and their purpose, not living a purposeful life. And that is why they are able to corrupt the world and corrupt individuals like they have on the level that it is that they are doing. That is why. That is the reason. Which is, once again, they're saying most people with this Ace of Diamonds just winning the 6 of Spades, most people ain't gonna make it. Most people just gonna get took. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they're not willing to shift their focus. They're saying, you know, allow a rebirth. If you are in a season of your life where, you know, you're not making the money that it is that you want to make, you know, you maybe don't have the house or the apartment, or the condo, whatever it is, your living quarters. You don't have the living quarters that it is that you want. You're not living, you know, it's not time for you to maybe make that move and live in the place that it is that you want to make, you know. If you don't have the love that it is that you want to have in your life, or whatever capacity, they're saying in the meantime of you waiting on those things or willing those things into you, be working on your self-actualization and self-mastery. Starting with your spirit, capital S, which relates to our character, and your soul, right? They're saying that really needs to be our focus and our attention, because that is where our power lies. Not necessarily doing what other people are doing, or necessarily wanting what other people are wanting, whether it's for us or not. That is where the power lies in destiny fulfillment, purpose fulfillment. Okay. Now, I offer on my website Akashic record readings and different things like that, so that you can figure out who it is that you are at a soul level, learn how to develop, you know, yourself. We can also discover that, do those same things in a cartomancy reading, which is what this is now. If y'all are interested, you know, in those types of readings, I'm not trying to plug that service, but that's just something, since it came up, that, and if you don't know, if you're lost, if you're confused on your next steps, or if you're in the right position, you know, in your life, then that is a service that it is that you can book, and that is in the description box. Anything else, elevated answers, that you need to tell us about? Nope. They said nope. They really don't need, but they my folks said they really don't need to know anything else. Just that. Get back to self. What is your soul's mission? What is the origin of your soul? The orientation of your soul? What did you come here to do? How did you come here to express yourself in this lifetime? How can you master yourself in this lifetime? Because the steps to self-mastery and self-actualization is not the same for everybody. So what is your unique blueprint? What it is that you in particular came here to do and to offer to the world, or for the world to give to you? What does that look like?